Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple with another YouTube demo for you today. This is our first YouTube of 2013, so thank you for joining me and Happy New Year to everybody. I tell you, what a way to start a new year. The YouTube that I have for you today is just over the top. CHA, the Craft and Hobby Association show, is coming up for us retailers in just less than like a week away. And that's where we go to this huge convention and we see everything that every manufacturer has made for us to purchase for you over the next several months. And thankfully, I have been able to get my hands on some things a little bit early, like the Thinlit dies from Sizzix. And this time, I have got new product from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Now, I have to tell you, I'm very lucky. Els is a very good friend of mine, and she is the owner of Elizabeth Craft Designs and the designer of many of the peel-offs you purchase from us. And now she has dies with her designs. And she doesn't live that far away from me. So when she said she had some of the new product in that she was playing with the samples in, oh, I called my husband and we got in the car and we drove on over and I raided her studio. Oh my goodness, walking into Elsa's studio is just like walking into crafting heaven. It's got everything you could ever imagine and things she's working on and cards she's made. It's just stunning. But I beelined right over for the brand new CHA product so I could bring it back for you and YouTube it today. Now, I only have it for today. I have to take it back. Isn't that sad? I have to take it back because I took all of her samples for the CHA show that she's going to show to all the other retailers. So, you who are watching this YouTube today, tomorrow, you're going to see this stuff before even the retailers see it. And yes, our order is already in and the product is shipping almost immediately. So, I can't wait to show you. I'm very excited. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tilt on down and we're going to get started for today. And again, Happy New Year, everybody. Let's hope for a really great 2013, okay? Down we go. Bye. Okay, there we are. So, this is the card that I posted on our Facebook page. And if you're not on our Facebook page, you really need to be on our Facebook page because that's where I give all the heads up of what's going to happen and what's coming. Els made this card. Did she not do the most stunning job? And everything you see on it is one of her new dies. Even the word friend is a die. The bumblebees, the ladybugs, the flowers. And I want you to notice something. Do you see some of those flowers? They're cut in shimmer sheets. Yes, some of Els's dies will cut shimmer sheets. Boy, I can't wait to show you that. I'm very excited. So the dies that she's used are a wafer thin die. These are the dies that she's designed. They're a wafer thin die, so very similar to several other brands out there. My favorite things, the new Thinlits by Sizzix, and you can see they're wafer thin because that's exactly right. They're wafer, that's what they're called. And she's got several sets. Her new collection, her first collection, has 24 different die sets. And I'm going to be playing with some of the flowers today and some of her butterflies. But I wanted to show you how cute are these. These are the little ladybugs that are on that card. Now, mind you, when you get yours in, you can absolutely snap them apart and make them individual. At one time, these were all connected with little pieces of metal, but once you have them, you can break them apart. I'm not breaking them apart because I don't know if I'm allowed to or not. And I don't want to upset anybody. So I'm just leaving them in their little connected how they come packaged. And then this is the little bumblebee. Isn't the bumblebee darling? So that's the little bumblebee, and this is the word friend. So right there, she's got the word friends. So she's got 24 in her new collection. I'm going to show you as many of them as I possibly can, but I do want to cut with some of them. So I'm going to put some of these aside, and we're going to talk about what you can cut with them and some new paper that we are going to be bringing in. We've already got it on order. Boy, I can't pick this bad boy up. There we go. Some new paper that we're going to be bringing in that cuts beautifully. The dies cut beautifully on it, and I think that's where I'm going to go next, is to the paper. So Basil has this paper out. It's called Card Shop. It's a 100-pound or yeah, 100-pound weight cardstock. It is uber heavy. It is really, I mean, if you think Bo Bunny is heavy, or if you think that Graphic 45 is heavy, this tops that. It's just really beautiful paper. It is completely smooth. There is no texture on it whatsoever. So for card makers, which is why it's called Card Shop, that's fabulous. It only comes in 8.5 by 11. Can you see all the yummy colors? It only comes in 8.5 by 11 because that's the size most card makers use. If they make an A2 card, you cut an 8.5 by 11 in half, and then you score those two halves, and you've got your A2 card. So we are going to be bringing this paper in because it cuts like a dream with wafer thin dies. It absolutely cuts like a dream. And we want it to look beautiful, and because the paper's a little bit heavier, what it ends up doing is rounding the edge of the die cut so it has this beautiful finished look to it. So this is coming in. This again, it's by Basil. It's called Card Shop. I want to say it's about 40 cents a sheet. So very inexpensive. You can afford to have all the sheets or pick out your favorite colors and get multiples. I mean, the colors are just yummy. But at 40 cents a sheet, you're going to be in die cut heaven with this. And yes, it'll be on a YouTube Yummy for you. And a YouTube Yummy is a sale. I've got several questions. What's a YouTube Yummy? That's when we put the items that we have YouTubed on sale in our online and retail store. So all of this will be coming in and it will be on sale. When I talk about a YouTube Yummy, that means sale. Code word sale. Okay? So that's the paper we're going to be using today. We're also going to be using shimmer sheets. Now, shimmer sheets are also an Elizabeth Craft design, and people often ask, well, what is a shimmer sheet? Shimmer sheets are a mylar. It's a plastic, and it's very flexible, and you can emboss with it. You can take your embossing folder. An embossing folder, doesn't matter who it makes it, whether it be Sizzix Tim Holtz or Cuttlebug or whoever, but it will hold an embossing beautifully. You can just take that paper, the shimmer sheet right in there, put it in there, and then it will hold that embossing forever. And it's a little bit nicer than a foil because you can bend it and it doesn't leave dent marks. You know, sometimes with a foil you can push around and you end up leaving little dents in it. But the shimmer sheets are very nice. They come in packs of 3, so this is a fire opal. You would get 3 of these sheets. They're 5 by 12 and they retail for $5.99. And yes, they will also be on a YouTube Yummy. Now you can alcohol ink these, you can die cut these. You've got a world of options with shimmer sheets. They're just wonderful. So we're going to be playing with those today as well. Now I'm going to start with the butterflies. These are her butterfly dies. Just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. This is the base, and then this die makes the top, so if you wanted to embellish it. Now you can just do this one or you can just do this one, but when you put them together, oh my gosh, gorgeous. And I'm going to show you a sample. So a basic sample is here. Can you see how we've used the shimmer sheet to cut the back of the base of the butterfly? And the big thing about the shimmer sheets is that quite frequently wafer dies won't cut it. They just are not strong enough to get through the shimmer sheet. And not every die that Els makes will go through the shimmer sheet. The more detailed the die, the less chance you have of it going through a shimmer sheet and being able to cut it. However, the solid dies cut beautifully. Holy smokes. They do an amazing job, hence with this butterfly. Now let me show you another butterfly before I get started. Here's another. Just gorgeous. And then here's one where we have incorporated her little, can you see that? Here's one where we've incorporated her little dots, her little gem dots, glitter dots. And my gosh, there's got to be 1,000 glitter dots on this page. And we have taken it and we have just put it randomly on the butterfly. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, I want to cut one for you. So I'm going to take my base die. And again, if you want later, you can undo the little body, but I don't see the reason to, because when you need a butterfly, you need a body, right? Right. I am going to move this out of my way. And I'm gonna bring over my Big Shot machine because of course the Big Shot machine is the die cutting machine of choice here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. It cuts everything, it does everything you could ever want it to do. I have got my multi-purpose cutting platform, which is the platform that it comes with. It comes with a multi-purpose cutting platform that has several tabs attached, and on each tab it will tell you what kind of die it will cut. So if I leave my multi-purpose platform completely closed, it tells me that it will cut a wafer die, and Elizabeth Craft Designs dies are wafer dies. So I'm gonna leave my multi-purpose platform completely closed. I'm gonna set it down. I've got my do not cut plate. Let's see if I can find a piece of paper. Do not cut plate. Do not cut plate, because I want a nice smooth surface every time I roll it through my machine. Nice smooth surface. I don't want any cuts. See, this is my cut plate, Stacy's plate. This I don't care about. This can have as many cuts in it as forever until it cracks and breaks in half. But I want a nice clean surface for when I am die cutting. So my bottom one is always a do not cut plate. I'm gonna take my shimmer sheet. I'm gonna put my die down first, because if I put my shimmer sheet down first and then my die, I'm gonna cut into my do not cut plate, and that's not what I wanna do. So I've got my die, I've got my shimmer sheet. Now I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna hear some creaks and some groans. It's okay. It's cutting through plastic, it's cutting through Mylar, and you're gonna hear a little creaking and a little groaning, but don't worry about it, it's all right. Hear that? Ooh, a little creak, a little groan. Now I'm gonna roll it back through. You don't really have to, but just on the safe side, I'm gonna roll it back through. And look at that. It's cut my shimmer sheet. Can you believe that? Yay! That is just absolutely awesome that it cuts my shimmer sheet. And then I'm just gonna pull it right out, and there's my first part of my butterfly. Fabulous, isn't it? Now I said that you can emboss with the shimmer sheets. So while I'm standing right here, I'm gonna grab an embossing folder. Doesn't matter what one you use. I've got a Cuttlebug here. I'm gonna put my shimmer sheet, sandwich it in between my the embossing folder, and go back to my multi-purpose platform. Now it doesn't show anything about embossing folder on this tab of my multi-purpose platform, so I'm gonna open it up, and lo and behold, right down there it says textured impressions, and those are what Sizzix calls their embossing folders. But it doesn't matter, as long as it's a translucent embossing folder, and translucent meaning you can see through it, it's not a solid white one like a spellbinder. As long as you see a translucent embossing folder, you are going to use tab 1. So I'm gonna slide tab 2 through. I'm going to put my do not cut plate down, my embossing folder with my butterfly in it, my plate, my top plate, and I'm gonna send it on through again. This time just once, more than enough. And when I'm done, I have now got a butterfly that's embossed. But of course we're not done yet. You know me, we have the Sand It gadget by Doris. And this is made to sand paper. They're coordinations paper to be exact, but it also does a beautiful job on shimmer sheets. Now anytime you have an iris shimmer sheet, see when they say iris, they mean iridescent. It's not just a straight metallic. See how it's got that coloring through it, almost like an aurora borealis effect? That's an iris shimmer sheet. You can sand it, and generally it sands to white. One of them the black might sand to black, but this one would sand to a white or a silver. So I take my Sand It gadget, and you really want to sand in one direction. That's how I like it. I like to sand in one direction because it keeps the striation lines going in the same direction. And I have started to take off a little bit of that iris, a little bit of that iridescence to show the white through, and that brings that embossing up. So now we've cut with shimmer sheets and Elizabeth Craft Designs, and we've embossed them. Now I'm going to do that top piece. So I'm going to go back to my tab 2, and I'm going to grab the butterfly with all the detail. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna grab the butterfly with all the detail. This time, I'm gonna take a piece of the new basil cardstock, and I gotta tell you, this stuff's heavy. I'm gonna put my die down. Maybe I do a different color. Well, I guess I'll do this color. Put my die down, I've got my paper. I'm gonna put my clear plate over the top of it, because that's my sandwich. Remember, keep your platform completely closed because you're working on a wafer die, and I'm gonna send it through. And it's up to you. You can go back and forth if you want. It doesn't hurt it. You could use wax paper if you wanted to be sure that it popped through okay. And there we go. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna pop all of these out. I love you all, but you really don't wanna see me pop every little piece out. But it just is absolutely gorgeous. Here it is, once you've popped all your little pieces out. And then you lay it right on top of your shimmer sheet piece, fold your wings up, use a little glue dot to put it down and decorate it. And you've got just the most beautiful, here's another background piece where we've done the dots. Put your piece, your paper right on top, and you really have the most beautiful butterfly cut with the shimmer sheets. All of these were done with a paper on top and shimmer sheet on the bottom. Really pretty. Here's another one that we've cut and embossed and sanded, and you can see the sanding coming through. And that just helps lift the embossing up so it doesn't fade away into the shimmer sheet, so you can see it. Now that's with the butterfly. Els also has Build-A-Flower sets. I guess that's what you would want to call them. And let's see, I've got one of them here. There's 2 Build-A-Flower sets, and this is how they come packaged. This is the first time anybody's really seen the packaging even. This is kind of a, she had to print this out for me. Wasn't that nice of her? So this is the flower set. There's 2. There's flower set 1 and flower set 2. And this is how they come. I'll tell you, we'll have them on a YouTube Yummy, all the dies, but if you buy flower set 1 and flower set 2, we're gonna put those at even a better price. If you buy the 2 of them together, they'll be sold as a set, set 1 and set 2, or you can buy them individually. Let me show you some of the flowers that have been done using shimmer sheets and foil paper. Is that not beautiful? Look at that flower. And see, again, she used the shimmer sheet and she embossed it with the little dots and then sanded it to bring that out. Now, if you have both flower sets, you've got enough flowers to do flowers forever. She's made sure that each set has different flowers and that they all coordinate together. See, that's how you know she's a crafter, because she thought about these things. Sometimes things are designed by people who don't actually craft. So they don't think about how a crafter would think. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. And here they are. Now I'll tell you, I went to die cut this one with a shimmer sheet, and I needed to put a shim underneath it. So I did it with a shimmer sheet. Let's see if I've got let's pull it over and I'll do one. Grab a shimmer sheet. I did it with a shimmer sheet, my die, my do not cut plate, my shimmer sheet, and it didn't cut all the way through the first time, my clear plate. So I put a shim underneath it. And I just took a piece of that extra heavyweight cardstock by Basil. I just laid it right on my platform, laid it right on top of my multi-purpose platform, and I created my own little shim, which will help build the die up. It will push the die up a little bit closer to the rollers that are in the Big Shot machine, which will help it cut better. So then I put my die in. Oops. Let's set it down. Do not cut, die, shimmer sheet, top plate, and let's send it on through. Hear the creaks and the cracks? That's okay. It's all right. Don't freak out. I'm gonna send it back. And like I said, not every die is going to cut, but a lot of her dies will. And then I'm gonna pop it on out. See, it's in there pretty good. So now I would just go in there and pop it on out. And because it's plastic, it's going to, you know, it doesn't just fall apart. You do have to go in there and kind of pull it because you've cut through plastic now. You've cut through Mylar. And if there's any place that isn't coming out completely clean, just take your fussy cut scissors. Oh yeah, fussy cut scissors. If you do not have these scissors, you have to have these scissors. Fussy cut scissors lets you get in there and get the detail and cut really close. No pressure on your hands. And I'm just gonna pop this bad boy out. So I have now cut my flower, and then I would go in and I would pop out all my little doodads and my little extras. But you don't need to see me do that. And what I end up with is a shimmer sheet flower that I can then build on. So let's move this one out of the way again. So then I end up with a shimmer sheet flower that I can build on. And I can take the other pieces that come with the other flowers and just start layering them on top. Let's see, I've got then this one, and then maybe another shimmer sheet piece. Look at even that small little one, cut with the shimmer sheet. Lay that on top, and you just start to build. And then I had a little dot somewhere here. I've got so much going on here, but I had a little dot, a shimmer sheet dot, that you can put right down in the center of it. But they're absolutely gorgeous. And they cut through. Again, you need to try. And don't be afraid if you have to throw a shim in there, if you have to put a piece of paper or two right on top of your platform to make that a little bit tighter fit through your Big Shot machine, because then that wheel will really push down and really be able to cut through that Mylar. Okay, so let's cut another one real quick. And this time I won't need to use the shim because I'm just gonna cut paper. And we'll just cut this one right here. I've got my die, my do not cut plate, my paper, and again, the really heavy basil paper. I think it's 100-pound weight. It's 40 cents a sheet, and we will have it in the store and in the online store. It's gonna be a new product for us. Isn't it nice when we get to see things before anybody else? I really like that. I was like, last night, almost giddy getting this YouTube set up because it's like, I'm so excited. The new stuff is so fabulous. And with Els being a crafter herself, she really appreciates what it is that we're looking for in die cut sets. Look at that. It's just beautiful. They just pop right out. This heavier weight paper is absolutely amazing. Boy, we're gonna have to vacuum today. So, and what I was saying is that because the paper's a little bit heavier, it kind of rounds the sides down of the die cut, and gives it a beautiful polished effect. And then you just start to play. Really, it's amazing what you can do. So between the basil paper and the shimmer sheets, my gosh, and all the dies she's done, your world is endless. Let's see, there's the butterflies and the bodies and the flowers. Your world is just absolutely endless. And the samples are just absolutely stunning. Look at the little butterflies. Here, let me show you some of the little butterflies. How cute is that? And again, even the little butterfly, the base out of the shimmer sheet. And then what I would do is I would take my glitter dots, and these sell for $2 a sheet in our online store and in our retail store, is I would take these and decorate with them. Now I took one little glitter dot out, and I want to show you why. When you get any kind of peel off, really, it's so much easier if you take the background off. Can you see how I'm pulling the background off? That clearly shows you what you have to work with. Now, you could put this onto cardstock and use this for Punchella or whatever you want to use. I'm not going to use it, but I wouldn't, you know, if I was going to do something with it, I wouldn't throw it away. I would put it on a piece of cardstock right away. But look at how much easier it is to see what you're working with. From this to this, you can now see all the sizes, you can see how many you have left. So much easier. So we recommend whenever you're using a peel off, whether it be a shape peel off or a glitter dot peel off, just take out the back. For me, it's easier to remove one of the dots and then take my fussy tweezers and just get in underneath there and lift up the back. And you just want to slowly peel it off so you don't miss any glitter dots, okay? So here we have the glitter dots. I would just go in with my little butterfly and peel a couple off, take a couple off with my tweezers. Ooh. And just start placing them just to add a little bit of bling. I mean, there has to be 1,000 dots on here. For $2, you cannot beat that price. And it's nice because if you don't put it exactly where you want it, they are forgiving. I tell you, sometimes things are not forgiving. Oh, my hands are like ice in here. Well, maybe that's where that dot's. Oh, there we go. I would just go start decorating and putting my glitter dots wherever I like them. I know we have that bigger sample. Oh, here's the bigger sample where we put the glitter dots, just to add a little more bling to it. Look at even the body cut out of the shimmer sheet. Is that awesome? Okay, so I want to show you some of the other things that the other dies that Els has done. Like I said, she's done 24 of them. She does have the 2 flower sets that we're going to sell individually, but then again as a combined pair, and you'll save more if you buy the 2 of them together. I can tell you that we do have them on order. They will be shipping to us ASAP. We only were able to get so many of each in because, of course, this is her first collection, and it's wild. They're going to be incredibly popular, I know. So let me show you some of the other things she has done. The little teapot and the teacup, and for some reason I'm thinking it comes with 2 teacups. But look at the cute little teapot and teacup that are a die set. And she's done her popular cupcakes as a die set. Well, I know they're dies. I don't know if they're sold together, if they're sold separately. But very cute. And then, oh my gosh, the birdie. Okay, love the birdie. How cute is he? Isn't that darling? He comes as a 2-piece set. So you can cut the back out of this shimmer sheet. I think he comes as a 2-piece set. You cut the back out of the shimmer sheet, and then he has a front. Oh yeah, wait a minute, he's in here. Here we go. There's the set. Cut the back out of the shimmer sheet, and then cut the front out of paper. How cute is he? And if the set, I was looking at the set, you get him going left, you get him going right. Both directions, you get a couple different wings. Love, love, love the birdie. See, and then you just take the little paper cut, put it right over the top, and you've got yourself the cutest. So we've got the birdie, we've got words, we've got happy birthday words, and they're perfect size for card makers. Absolutely perfect for card makers. Congratulations. And then they're not so big that, you know, they're not too small, they're not too big, they're just right. They're also perfect for your scrapbook pages. How cute to put this underneath a mat in your scrapbook with a photo above it of a wedding picture. It's just the right size. It doesn't take up too much space, but it's not so small that you can't read it. So she's got lots of words coming that we've ordered. She's got a dragonfly. Somewhere I had a dragonfly sample. Oh, here's part of the dragonfly sample. It's gonna kill me to give all this stuff back to her today. I just wanna keep it all. Let's see what else is in here. I showed you the cute ladybugs and the butterflies, and here's the teapot. Oh, it does, it comes with 2. There's the teapot die and the 2 cups that it comes with. The words, best wishes, and thank you. So words that are usable, which is nice. Again, here's the happy birthday. Is very cute. Okay, what other samples can I show you? Boy, I have made a mess. Oh, I've got samples down here of stuff that she made. Now, mind you, the SMS girls didn't make these, but Els herself made these, and I am so appreciative of her letting me raid her space yesterday. She's like, well, what do you need to take back with you? And I said, all of it. I need all of it. I need to have all of it to show you. The shimmer sheets real quick. Here are the shimmer sheets. And there is a new color. A couple new colors, actually. I don't know what we have in stock. Shimmer sheets come in about 15, 16 different colors. Solid black is new for us. So we've got the black. It's just a solid opaque black. It has no shimmer to it whatsoever, but it's great for the ladybugs, and it's great for shadowing. And we've got a new orange in as well. You get 3 sheets to the pack, and it is $5.99, but it will be on a YouTube Yummy sale. We also have, let's show some of the other samples that she has got done. So I showed you this one first. So cute, so cute. And look at the little ladybug. So that one's closed, and this one is done with the shimmer sheet. The black is done with the shimmer sheet, and it's open. And same with the little bee. How cute is the little bee? Okay, so let's show you some of the samples that she's done. So I showed you this one. Then we have here, again done with glitter lines. These are glitter lines, not dots, so it's a solid line. Shimmer sheets and her flowers. Then we have got this one with the ladybugs and the leaves. She has a set of leaves. Look at how it cut the shimmer sheets beautifully. This is an older Martha Stewart punch. And then look at that. Is that not stunning? Look at all the detail. You give this card to somebody really, really special, like me. Isn't that fabulous? All the work, and it's all die cutting with the shimmer sheets and the new basil paper, and then just layering and gluing down. Easy to do. So what did we talk about today? We talked about Elsa's new dies from Elizabeth Craft Designs. They are a wafer die, and yes, the more solid the die, the better it will cut shimmer sheets. You just have to try. Not all of them will cut, but a lot of them will, especially the solid pieces will cut the shimmer sheets beautifully. And what's a shimmer sheet? Shimmer sheet is a piece of mylar. It's a piece of plastic that will take an embossing with your embossing folder. We've embossed this one and sanded it with our Sand It gadget, and then you can use it to build. You can also alcohol ink. We could have taken this and then put alcohol ink over the top because shimmer sheets are plastic, therefore a non-porous material. We talked about the new Basil Card Shop paper. Very, very heavy, colored, smooth paper, sold in only 8.5 by 11. It's about 40 cents a sheet, and we will have all the colors online for you to choose from. They're just beautiful. Okay, we also talked about the glitter dots and how simple it is to just peel the back off so you can see what it is you're looking for. And we have glitter dots, and gosh, I have no idea, maybe 15 colors. We've got lots of glitter dots, and at $2 a sheet, that's a whole lot of bling for your money. Okay, I think that's it. Oh my gosh, I was just so excited to bring all of this to you before CHA, before everybody else gets to see it. So not only do you get to see it, you get to order it. It will all be on sale. Where? Well, it's going to be on sale at scrapbooking-made-simple.com, or it will be on sale at same all the addresses will get you to the same place. www.shop@atsms.com or www.shop@scrapbookingmadesimple.com. All 3 addresses get you to the same store. You can call your order in, or you can come on by and visit us. All right, oh my gosh, I just want to keep showing you all of these. I know I have to stop, but it's very hard. Look at the little ones, the medium-sized flowers. Okay, I have to stop. I have to stop. I'm gonna scroll on till I'm back up. And I'm gonna say, hey everybody, this is Stacy at Scrapbooking Made Simple. Really excited. I was like giddy last night, like a little girl right before Christmas. This is, to me, is like my Christmas, having product in before anybody else and getting to play with it and see it and show all of you. It was just way exciting for me. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget, you're gonna shop online at www.scrapbooking-made-simple.com or www.shop@scrapbookingmadesimple.com or www.shop@scrapbookingmadesimple.com. We will have all of Elizabeth Craft's stuff going on a YouTube Yummy. So all the new dies will be on a YouTube Yummy. Her peel-offs will be on a YouTube Yummy. I have to tell you, with the glitter, we're kind of in a transition on the glitter, and we're restocking. So I'll put some of the glitter up, and it'll also be on sale. So if you're looking for glitter Ritz, there'll be glitter Ritz on sale as well. If the item isn't available, we'll refund you right away as soon as we know that it's not available. I'm not sure which colors are going forward and stuff like that. So we'll put it up, but just know if you're looking for the glitter Ritz, you may not get every color you're looking for. We'll put the shimmer sheets, because those are Elizabeth Craft designs. That'll all be on a YouTube Yummy. And we'll put the new basil paper, the really heavy paper. Oh, beautiful. We'll put that on a YouTube Yummy as well. Okay, this is me. I probably won't see you for a week or two because I'm going to the CHA show and we close the entire store, and there's 9 of us going. I take all the SMS girls and I take the SMS teachers, and we have the cutest shirts ever. I had shirts made for us. I love them, I love them. One of them says on the back of it, there's a YouTube for that at Scrapbooking Made Simple. People think I'm crazy, but that's okay. All right, I am going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me, and Happy New Year to everybody. Bye.